Alright, hey, what's up, guys? Sorry. Yeah, I'm in my bathroom just sitting down, but trying to find a place that I can make a video and not be bothered. So yesterday at work, few things happened I was just wanting to let you guys know about. It was so I had to so this was probably a few hours into my shift. Um Some lady was trying to grab some half and half on the top shelf, and she didn't grab it quite well enough, and it slipped out her hands, and it was weird. Like it's one of those cardboard, containers of half and half, and it like basically fell out of her hand, dropped, but when it hit, the top of it like blew open, and milk or half and half came out of the top of it and landed on the milk on the bottom. Milk jugs on the bottom shelf. Um, you have all the half and halves and creamers on top. The middle is all half gallons and gallon cartons, and then on the bottom are all the jugs. Two shelves on the bottoms are all jug milk products. Most of it, and so I had to clean that up. Wasn't Didn't take too long. Wasn't that bad. It just kind of looked like there was a huge mess, but it wasn't too bad. Um, so that happened. That was whatever. I had to clean that up, and then probably maybe about an hour after that, I was helping this nice elderly lady. She was trying to reach some tartar sauce, and of course, the one that she wants is all the way on the top shelf. It's the cheapest on the top shelf, and she's not able to get it, and I reach up to get it and grab it for her, and she's like, "Oh, thank you." And the lady behind me tries to go in the same aisle, and I didn't realize she was trying. And I turned around, and I saw her coming up behind me. I was like, "Oh, sorry, I'll back out of the way." And when I backed up, I didn't realize that there was a display case of a whole bunch of like some type of drink stuff. That's glass, of course. It would have been nicer if it was all plastic or plastic bottles, but of course it was glass bottles, and it went everywhere. And so, luckily, I didn't have to clean it up. We have front parcel people that clean, so it's their job to like clean messes that happen. So I'll call that in and got somebody to clean it up. But sucks that happened. Um, and then see a little bit after that, I saw my neighbor again that lives across the street from me. He came in with his son and he was um, shopping for stuff. And I said hi, quick hello, and trying to talk to his son, but he was paying it. We have a mineral water display that has a cow on top of it, and it looks like the cow is like bending down to like eat grass or whatever. So it looks like the cow is like submerged in between all the bottles or whatever. It looks like it's like eating grass or something. So his son just saw the cow and he's like, "Oh," pointing to it and stuff. So he wasn't really paying attention to me. So obviously he's only like 2, so you know it doesn't matter. But other than that, maybe about, well, I know at 5:25, uh, a certain person came into the came into. I just like want to start talking the way he does on a certain TV show. Um, Sorry, I keep laughing. Um, but yeah, he a certain actor. Um, he's not like, I mean, he's well known, but like a lot of people don't realize that he lives here. He keeps his private life fairly private. I mean, there's a Wikipedia page on him, kind of sort of telling you about his personal life, but it doesn't actually say on Wikipedia exactly where he lives. Um, it tells you where he was born, but it doesn't really tell you, his current location. Uh, I think yeah, obviously he's somebody who likes his privacy, and I understand my horrible impersonation because I can't do it for some reason. I have to say a certain word, and then that would totally blow the lid off trying to keep his identity secret. They're a little bit more like that, but he does it in a different. It's like in a different register. I can't do his voice, but on a certain show, uh, the way he talks on a certain show for some episodes. Um, there is an episode. Oh my god, so funny where he like basically pretends to be himself. So he's all like, "Hey guys," but he's not like all super like fruity sounding. Like he's got a wife and kids, so he's not gay. But I mean, he just kind of sounds like more like kind of like a hippie hipster, you know, person from Washington, who's all environmental and that kind of thing. So they're all like, "Hey man," it's like, "Yeah," and, that kind of thing. But so anyways, so yeah, I met him. That was pretty cool. Took a picture, and of course, I posted on Tumblr and Twitter. If you guys check out my Twitter, you'll know who I'm talking about. So I mean, it's not a huge secret. I think he does get recognized, so and he's really cool. So thing is that I was only able to talk to him for like a couple minutes, but just kind of talking with him that he's just a family man. He's like any other guy that has a wife and kids. Sorry, kids. Um, he was just with. I think his son was with him. I'm not positive. He was rolling around one of those little cart things it looks like a car, and it's a cart that Higgins has. But yeah, so that was kind of cool that kind of met somebody. Obviously, I've met Ryan Stiles, but not like actually like talked to him. I've seen him perform at the Upfront Theater before. But yeah, so that was pretty cool. Um, it's funny that I was like, can I? I was working, so this was like really risky for me to do this. But I was like, because I recognized him right off the bat. It took me like 5 seconds. I was like, oh my gosh, that is him. Like, what? Wait, why is he here? And it was like, and then it dawned on me that I didn't realize he lived here. I was like, oh, he lives here. Holy crap! And then I was like freaking out in my head for like a minute, and he was, shopping, moving his car around. He was with, I don't think it was with his wife. I think it was must have been like the grandmother or somebody else with him, a maid or a not maid, but like a I don't know who somebody. He was with somebody else, but I recognized it wasn't his wife. Um, and and then like 2 minutes later, he's still there. He's talking to somebody, and I kind of politely go up to him and I say, "Can I can I take a photo with you?" He's like, "Sure." Yeah. Sure. And then the lady he was talking to was like, "Are you somebody? Are you like somebody famous, or are you somebody?" And he's like, "Well, I'm doing the voice of his character. Obviously, you obviously should know who I'm talking about just without even have to say his name. But uh, he's like, well, I'm some people to some. Sometimes I'm somebody to some people. That's basically what he said, which was kind of funny. And then we took a photo, and that was cool. And I thanked him, shook his hand. He's like, no problem and stuff. And then he just went on his way with his, back to shopping. But that just wanted to tell you guys that I was like, and then basically after that, I was like so like freaking out still because like I saw him and like I met him and I was talking to him for a little bit, and probably 5, 10 minutes. Even after that, I was still freaking out. And then it's funny. I was doing my job, and I went back into the back area um, of where I work, and a girl that works the produce section, I told her that I just met a famous actor, and I told her who he was, and she's like, that guy, that guy, and his last name, you know, she said his first name and then his last name. I'm like, yeah, and she's like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, and she's like, I don't watch that show, but yeah, I know who you're talking about. I was like, yeah, I was able to get a picture with him, and she's like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah, and I showed her to, and she's like, oh, that's pretty cool, that's awesome, and so everybody kind of knows that he stopped by, and I didn't know that he um, works at Higgins, or not works at Higgins. I didn't know that he shops at Higgins, so that's kind of cool. Um, yeah. So, anyways, just want to let you guys know. Yeah, if you haven't figured out who it is, just go to my Twitter, Nate Beham, and just look at the photo I post. You'll recognize who he is if you watch a certain TV show. Um, I just like want to say a certain word in my head and like say it in his voice. Oh man, it's so funny. But yeah, I'm not going to. But it's just like I don't want to like try to do an impersonation of him or whatever. Like I know I could do it because I have a deep enough voice where he he talk, the way he talks, and then he does that graggly voice. But then he has another mix of other things with that voice too. But I just can't do it very well. I'd have to practice it. I can't do it like right off the moment, on the fly. But so anyways, I'm gonna get going. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and yeah, hopefully um Monday I'll be able to do some more YouTube stuff, or some live streams or something. Just hoping I can find some time, some free time, and do something like that. So anyways, gonna get going, and I will see you guys later.